Good morning. They say you were still sleeping, so I went ahead and came in. You're dressed slightly. Is that enough? We E-Tones have some rather unique equipment. Let me explain about the equipment since we're going to be working together. First of all, my basic equipment are guns. There are 3 kinds: handgun, ether gun, and big gun. The handgun is the only one that can be replaced with other versions of the same kind. I made the other 2 guns myself, so there are no others to replace them with. You can power up a gun's attack force by changing its ammo or bullets with more powerful ones. To load ammo, press right or left in the directional buttons in the Equip menu screen. This will display a sub-window in place of where the main Equip window, where you can select your ammo. One thing you have to be careful of is that the number of bullets for each gun is limited. To successfully manage your ammo, you have to keep an ammo supply and reload frequently. Now that I have said that, note that ether guns do not have such a limit. Oh, that's about it. You understand? Yes, that's fine. I understand it roughly, but it's a bit complicated, isn't it? It's a fine gun indeed. I'm sure it has a significant history. Oh, of course! It's the famous rifle Maked Ganitor, handed down in the Fatima family. What a waste. It's too good for you to who just brandishes a whip. Hey! Fuck off, kid! Oh, sorry, it's just... I didn't think you would have an interest in guns. Well, anyway, Billy... we'd like to know why you became an E-Tone. I'm not interested. I see. Ethos helps out some strangers, so I suppose that would make you curious. No, I don't mean that. I'm just curious about your own intentions, personally. I don't know. I just didn't expect you to be an E-Tone at all. I see. Well, since our job is rather unusual, I'll tell you about that too as I explain. How old was I? I don't remember. Maybe 8 or 9? About then, Dad had taught me how to use a gun. One day, Dad disappeared. He just ran out on us. He never came back. Even so, I stayed in his room alone often. Dad's gun, Dad's smell, those things were all I had left to remind me of him. But that happiness didn't last for long. When I was 12, my house was attacked by Reapers, and Mom was killed. They were looking for Dad, but Mom wouldn't talk. I can still hear the sound of bullets slowly firing 3 times. I even remember the sound of the empty shells hitting the floor. After that, the Reaper screamed and I heard someone fall. Bishop Stone was the one who helped us then. Meeting him changed my life from then on. Hey, wait a second. Do Reapers talk? Yes, they're not just monsters. Some of them are more intelligent than humans. Primera and I hid in the shadows, escaping death, but she hasn't spoken a word since. Like a godsend, kind, strong Bishop Stone gave me an example to follow. I wanted to help save someone in need like he helped us. I didn't want there to be any more children like Primera. So I began training at the Ethos to become just like Bishop Stone. And by doing so, I abandoned my sister for long hours. I left her in the care of Ethos and entered the monastery. Many years passed. I finished training at the monastery and became an E-Tone. I returned home to open the orphanage. And he unexpectedly came back. But he was different. Some terrible accident had changed him. Not only his looks, but his character and manners had entirely changed as well. I remembered him as a quiet man, but more than that, I thought maybe I didn't really remember him. That's why I can never think of him as my father. He's been gone half of my life, you see. But Prim needed a father, so she'd become attached to him. I don't understand why she didn't look at Bishop Stone as her daddy. I'm sure that won't be a plot point later. Deep in my heart, I too wanted a father. But I already had Bishop Stone. So, even now, I don't believe Jesse's my real father.